yeah, that's cold. It is way colder. So I've been messing with my air conditioner, trying to get it to work, and here are the few things I had done. When I first got it, you would turn it and it would sound like it was working, but it wasn't really blowing anything. Or can't remember if it was blowing or just a tad bit, but not a lot. So what we ended up doing was putting the belt on the air conditioning belt. I'll show you in a second what we did there. And then it worked. It was working pretty good, as in it didn't have it wasn't really cold, but it was blowing, and you could get it all the way to the top one, to the middle, the lowest one. And then right now, how does it feel? That's cold. Obviously, this is a 35-year-old car. It's not gonna have the best air conditioning like a 2021 car, like our other cars, but it is really cold, as in, like, you're not gonna feel uncomfortable sitting in the car, sitting in traffic, especially now that I tinted the windows. I like leaving that open, but with the AC I might have to close it now so it stays cold in here. But let me show you what we did. So we went to O'Reilly's and we got this one. I think this was altogether we spent $50, $51, something like that, and you get $10 back for this one. So I got this one, but this nozzle, there's no way it fits anything older than, I think, a 94, something like that. And so mine, even though you're supposed to use the older style Freon, because it's empty, I figured, why not? Let's give it a try and putting this new synthetic refrigerant. But when I was checking out, the guy told me, oh, what year's your car? He said, I don't think this is really going to work on your car, man. So what do we end up doing is get one of these ones. This one's called a, sorry, it's not supposed to have this thing. This thing comes on top of that little safety part. But we got this. This is AC Pro Auto Air Conditioning. It retrofits the R12 to R34A. So I think if you wanted to do a full repair of your system, it does have the new parts for a high pressure and low pressure. But what I did is you just use the extender or adapter. I'll show you that in a second. And we just we put that over the normal one, tighten it pretty good, and then use the Freon. Check it. So you see this adapter here.
Oh, they put the sprinkler on while you're working?
Huh?
They put the sprinkler on while you're working?
Yeah. So you get this, it's like a $12 adapter. Well, the whole kit is 12 bucks. And you put it right on top of your low pressure one. And if you can see, there's some that comes out a little bit because now you're putting pressure on the original one. So you got to put back on that little knob. Make sure you put on the little knob and tighten it a lot. And you see the L for low pressure. So this is the compressor down here, and I had to turn the car off because actually it's kind of noisy, the compressor. I don't know if it's because I haven't had the AC going. Who knows the last time the AC was working, but it is colder for sure. It is colder. Now today's Friday, so I'll see how long it lasts. A couple of changes I've been doing. We had to put a new ICV. That was pretty good. It's the aftermarket air intake. I don't like it. It was supposed to be good, but I don't like it. I'm gonna put back the original one, but I ordered a different top piece so it fits a tad bit better in the area. So I'm just waiting for that. Should be in the mail today. The coolant yesterday or today we were trying to change this the temperature sensor for the coolant, but I dropped it, and then when I pulled it out, my friend, I noticed that, oh shit, you know what, it's not even the right size. So That's sort of another one. And it got to the house today, but I had to come down to Huntington. So anyways, we got the Freon. We used it on here. Kept doing it. One secret I know from my other cars is if you turn it on upside down, the bottle, it shoots even more and it just gets a little colder. So I did that once. And then on the so you just get the blue cap and you go right on top. Boom. So let me show you though. And then you squeeze a little nozzle, and then I turned it upside down to get more of the pressure. So as you see here, it went from low to, I kept having to push until I went to filled, and I didn't just squeeze it all the way. I kind of did like a pulse. And so we got it to about filled, and then it got down again, and then I kind of left it alone, let it run, and then filled it up again, and now it works. There is a sound difference though, like if you turned on the air and just had it going, there's a bit different sounds, like, and then when you hit the AC button, the compressor turns on and it starts working. So obviously before all that, that's your air compressor. That's part of it right there, and the other part is right there. But this works with the engine. So if you don't get this belt changed, which is pretty easy, get this belt added, it just goes it goes with the rest of the engine, and that spins the AC into the compressor, and then that's the high pressure in the compressor, and then there's the low pressure one, which right now doesn't feel like anything, but hopefully we'll see how long it works. Like I said, I think that all in all, $12 for this, and I think this is about like 42. So, but you get $10 back, so all in all, it should be $50. Should work. Worst case scenario, you get another can, and I don't know. In my book, spending, let's say all in all, even if you use 2 cans to get your AC going, $100 is pretty good. This is my little baby right now. Looking pretty good. Recent stuff. Got the windows tinted. Got a new exhaust system. Worked on the AC, the ICV. We changed the O2 sensor. What else? About it. Anywho, make sure you like, and you subscribe. And that's about it. This is my trunk that has so much crap in, but car is running. I mean, we're in Huntington Beach, so got on the freeway and drove 40 miles from our house. Worked pretty good. I know for a fact that this is not good anymore, so I'm going to change that probably tomorrow. All right.